Part 1. Spring 2005. Chapter 1. Chicken Farming. March. Willy hates chickens, has hated them as far back as he can remember, so the fact that here he is, nearly 70 years old, getting up to feed the chickens, well, it just doesn't sit so good with him. He pulls on his coveralls and shuffles down the hall to wash. There is no dignity in it, chicken farming. He's selling eggs, for God's sake. Turning on the spigot, he hangs his head over the bowl and waits. In his younger days, he would have cupped his hands to puddle the first icy chokes of water, splashing his face until his eyes were wide, and a forelock of hair hung dripping over his nose. Then he would have peeked in on Lacey, cracking her door just a bit so that it would make a small creak like old bones. Always just a little taken aback to see her still sleeping through the clanking of pipes, before he headed up to the barn to start the chores. But these days he is kinder to himself. He lets the water run warm before soaking a wash rag and pressing it to his face, letting its warmth put a thaw to his knuckles beneath the rag. And he is alone now, no one to check on. No pressing chores other than those chickens. "Damn chickens," he mutters to himself, just as he does every morning. But as much as he tries to muddle himself in gloom, he can't deny that today is different. Today marks the beginning of Lacey and the girls' visit. He tries not to expect too much, not to want anything out of the visit. But it's been nearly a year since he's seen them both, and he can't deny that there's some anticipation in the air. He hardly slept the night before, which is unusual for him. He's never had any trouble with sleep, rising easily and rested at the first crack of dawn. But last night he had woken a number of times, not tossing and turning, but waking to the dark and lying still for lengths of time, noticing the way the shadows changed in the room each time he woke, leaving them slightly rearranged as if the dark itself was a shifting thing. Fact is, he has